you want me to do that again?
Yeah, no.
Do you
Where's
want
the flap at, though?
do you want let me just do it again for her video. That way everyone can see
Where's the
everything.
flap?
This is how it started.
He didn't sew the flap on.
There's
Oh,
no flap.
it's not in yours, but it would necessarily be in here, right?
If there was a flap, it would be. Do you have your flap?
This isn't mine. This is the copy.
If there was a flap, the unfinished edge would meet the unfinished edge here, where you're going to cut it open. It would be in here, like this. Because it would be behind it, but this unfinished edge would be at the same place these other unfinished edges are. Right? So
That makes sense. So when you turn it
inserted
out, it'll
in
be on
there.
the other side.
I remember this.
Yeah, and then you just push the whole thing through. You gotta make sure you get all 4 sides through, including this little triangle. And then you've got your open window. You can see that open window part. So the next thing you gotta do is make sure that the pocket bag actually comes behind it.
And then you sew it down.
So that makes your little welt. And then you gotta flip it over and look on the inside. And just remember, you're never sewing on the right side of the garment. So you can take the pocket bag and your seam allowances, and you're gonna stitch it down. And again, you wanna make sure your stitches are not visible. They're gonna be on the inside of your original seam allowance.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll give you your little window like this. Of course, if you had the flap will be,
On the top side of this.
yeah.
And that's that.
And then, once you've stitched this side down, you've got to make sure that you stitch in these little triangles. There's threads all over the place. But these little triangles, see this one's unstitched? You can see it's not connected to anything. These little triangles are what hold this part of the pocket down, because if it wasn't stitched like this, it would have a it would just come through. You see how there's that little hole?
Okay.
You gotta make sure it's stitched. Like this side, it's stitched down, so there's no little hole when this comes through. And you gotta grab both sides of the pocket bag and the little triangle. So you see your pocket bag ends up like this, and this is what you're sewing this to make the pocket. So you have a little pocket you can stick your hand in. So you need to grab both sides of the pocket bag, and there's going to be 2 little triangles, but the whole triangle part, and then stitch along that seam. And what that'll do is it'll keep this whole thing closed, so now this doesn't open, right? This side, because it's not stitched down, this side you can see there's a little hole in here. You can stick your pinky in there. Let me finish this.